Mike, coming back at you here while we're waiting for this corn to come out on this test, but you were talking about flowers this year, and this is what, the 4th year we've done flowers?
Yep, this is our 4th year, and last year we went with the C4 and the Mintec in that program when we sprayed it on, and also the NPK. We blended those 3 last year, and off of the same ground that we were talking about here with this corn, we did 1,655 acres on virgin sod, 655 pounds on virgin sod. Unbelievable. You couldn't have raised 20 cows on that 160 acres. You couldn't have raised 20 cows on that 160 acres for the year.
Right.
And we raised 1,655 bushel sunflowers off of that.
Wow.
Last year, and now, like I said, this year 120, 30 bushel corn. Just totally unbelievable. The flowers, actually, we feel, we had beans up north last year, and the beans and the flowers respond better in earlier stages, the beans in the later stages with the flowers, to the F14 and the C4. The beans we did when we sprayed them with Roundup first time around, boom, they totally reacted. We had a test plot of 3 different products, nothing on it, and then 2 different products besides the C4 with the Mintec and the blend of the NPK. The products were just unbelievable. From the first one, up 5 bushels, up 7 bushels, and up 17 bushels to the C4.
Right.
And I mean, it's right. You can see the lines in the field.
Yeah.
Same number of beans, same field, no difference in water. You can just see it. The flowers, we go ahead and do those flowers when we spray them for bugs. We haven't gone in and ground sprayed those flowers with F14, you know, at that knee-high stage. We've thought about it. That's the only thing we'd put on, so we haven't done it.
Right.
We wait until we spray it at 10% flower. Then we come in and we spray that with, now we sprayed it with F14 this year. The combination of all the products.
Right.
And those flowers just turn bright, brilliant green. Then we come back on a second bug spray. If we happen to get an inch or 2 of water on those, we will come back on a second bug spray in 14 days, and we'll put another rate on. If we don't, we'll leave it alone. It's
right.
A matter of when. Now this year, we didn't have that moisture, so we just put it on one time. We ended up with an average around 2,300 pounds. I only had 115 acres of flowers this year, and flowers are at $35. So that, you know, they're about $40 an acre cheaper to input costs than what the corn is. So when you get done with that, $35 flowers or $6 corn equals 136 bushel corn or 2,300 pound flowers.
So it's about the same.
Those are equal because we had them on the same section, same product. So now I know what to expect, where I can say, okay, 2,300 pound flowers is equal to 136.7 bushel corn. So I can sit down and figure that out. So if we have $5 corn and $35 flowers, it's not a rocket science just to figure out which way you're going to go.
Right.
If you have $7 corn and $35 flowers, it's not a rocket science just which way you're going to go there.
Right.
The only thing good about the flowers that we like, it's an act of God contract. We don't have to go out on the limb, and if we don't raise it, then buy it and put it in there.
Right.
With the act of God contract for the flowers, we can go ahead and put the contract together, and we don't have to worry about trying to buy those flowers. If it hails them out or whatever, it's act of God. We don't have to come up with that.
Right.
That's the only advantage in those 2 different kind of marketing strategies we see.
And, you know, with the years you've been doing flowers, we're seeing good benefits to the soil.
Absolutely.
Hard pans disappearing.
Absolutely. The flower deal, they say corn will do the same. It won't. It will not. I can show you different fields that we've done flowers on and corn on and beans on, and that flour will mellow that ground out and allow that fertilizer, the next year you're going to put it in, it will allow that fertilizer to go into the ground where it needs to be, and that it gives you much better seed bed.
Right. And I think putting down the NPK, the humic acid in the fall.
Absolutely. Best program. We put 10 gallons down of 28 along with a gallon of NPK, and I can leave a strip in the field on this corn or on flowers, either one, and you can go in the spring, grab a hold of that corn stalk where that NPK and 28, go like that, it'll turn to powder. Where you did not do that, you cannot hardly twist it apart.
Right.
I figured a 3-year organic matter back to the soil without it, and with 28-0 and NPK, 1.5 years. And just think of the fertilizer that the organic matter and what your compost and everything is holding.
Right.
Just think of that, how much dollars you're saving. You can't buy that stuff you got laying out there, but you get too much of it and you can't farm through it. Right. So you need to figure out how to get it back into the soil without tilling it.
Right.
So the best thing we've come, yeah, that's kind of a high dollar deal because 28 is overpriced. It always has been. Seems like, and last year we did get a break where it was about the same, but 28 is probably a 15 to 20% higher fertilizer than used than 46-0 or ridge tilling or any of the others ideas, So that's where we're standing on the 28, but we get good results, that's where we want to stay.
Right. So good results, make good money. And
absolutely.
All right, so we get this grain cart, empty the combine, and we'll be doing our first pass down through the F14 over on this field.
Yeah, and then that combine's got a monitor, and he'll be able to tell you how much better it is. Pretty close. And then we'll turn around, and once, like I said, we'll get this weighed out and get it out of here, and then from there we'll know the weight of the corn.
Right.
Last time we did corn that had F14 on it, it was 61 pounds.
Wow.
That's nothing. Our corn was 61 pounds. His corn was 54 across the road.
Right. 6 points, yep. 130 bushel.
Yep.
That's an extra 20% increase.
Right, and that's where we figured we made our money, was on the heavier corn.
Right.
What happened to us in our dry weather is our corn didn't fill depth. We had it 16 round, 18 round, 42, 46 long, but the corn did not fill deep enough to make really heavy corn. That did, so we did it from there.
Okay. All right, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.